The president of the St. Lucia Teachers Union, Don Howell, says with the third school term days from beginning, there's discontent with the Ministry of Education's approach to school security in light, he says, of the crime situation, particularly in affected communities.
The St. Lucia Teachers Union remains very unhappy with the manner in which the Ministry of Education are handling or not handling the issues as it relates to school security. We met with the ministry yesterday, and the SLTU requested a meeting with the Ministry of Education because we are going to start a third term, and the SLTU for some time now would have been speaking to the Ministry of Education as it relates to school security. And school security is the umbrella for a number of sub-issues that includes student discipline, what happens in school, what happens in the environment that the school is in. Because at the end of the day, you want school to be a safe place for teachers and for students.
Howell says he's aware of some of the ministry's plans for security and will be monitoring for implementation. The St. Lucia Teachers Union's president says the details of the Education Ministry's plans are still sketchy.
The Ministry of Education informed us that they have put measures in place for the third term to have more security visibility within the Viewfort area, that the psychosocial support will start with teachers and then to students the first 2 days of the new term. That they would be monitoring what's happening at the schools in terms of protocol, what if something happens. As a matter of fact, the SLTU said to them that everybody must be clear as to what is the protocol if something were to happen outside the school. How does the principal, teachers, students, what do they do? What would their response be? And so forth. And so the SLTU indicated to the ministry that we'll be monitoring how this is implemented and the level of support that our members receive. And also, apart from the schools in Viewfort, we mentioned other schools around the island that we think special attention, all schools rather, but we mentioned a few in particular that special attention should be given to. And the union will be discussing that further with its members today at its national general meeting.
But what of the Ministry of Education's contracting of a security consultant in the person of former Police Commissioner Osbert Regis?
We would have heard that they would have hired a security consultant. However, we are not seeing the plans to make schools a safer place come into fruition. And so the SLTU remains concerned. So at the meeting yesterday with the Ministry of Education, we informed the Ministry of Education that we've been speaking about school security for a long time, and the SLTU is not prepared to continue to tolerate the inaction of the Ministry of Education when it comes to school security. They did indicate to us, and of course we raised particular concern about the situation in Viewfort. Our members in Viewfort continue to do what is required of them under duress.
The St. Lucia Teachers Union has made it clear that security at schools is a top priority, and it wants the Ministry of Education to go beyond the realm of planning and talking to tangible steps to bolster security for the school's population, students and staff, and their plants and equipment. Stanley Lucian for the HTS News Force.